like disco club techno music thing that's down the street from us. And as usual, it took us a really, really long time to get ready. So like we said, we're gonna go out at 12, and then we weren't ready. So we said we're gonna go out at 1. I think we left at like 1:30, and more people bailed. Again, it was like a really exhausting day on Friday, and it took a while to catch up with some people. So I went out with Nicole, Karina, Mega, and Brittnick, and we tried to go to Sage Club, and for some reason it was closed. I don't know if I should use air quotes or not. We're not really sure what happened. So then we got a cab to a different area where Karina knew a bar. And we started at a hookah place, and we were there for a couple hours. Like by the time we actually got somewhere, it was like 2:30. So we sat in this hookah place until around 4:30, and then we went to a bar on the corner where Karina like knew somebody, and we danced, and the atmosphere was like great. There were a couple like kind of older creepy guys, but like that's generally what's gonna happen anywhere. But like the music vibe was really awesome. It was a lot of fun. We stayed out forever, and on our way back we got falafel, and it was amazing. It was so good. I mean, maybe it was just so good because it was 7:30 in the morning and I was exhausted, but we got back and I went to bed around 7:45, 8. And then Sunday I got up to meet Martin and some people from our class. We went to the Berlin Zoo, and it was like the best day ever. I was so excited. We got there, and Martin Yender told us that NYU was buying our tickets, so we got the inclusive with the aquarium, and we got to go in, and all the animals were so cute. There was a little baby hippo, there was a baby giraffe. We saw a lot of animals. There's some pictures on my Facebook, and there's also a lot more on my computer, because you just don't just put up pictures of animals and whatnot. But NYU also bought us ice cream, which was really nice. And then after, Martin recommended a pizza place in the area, so we went to get some pizza, like one of the giant personal pizzas. I don't even know if I could call that a personal pizza. It was huge. And yeah, and then at that point I was like exhausted, and it had been like the longest weekend ever, and I had a lot of homework to do, a lot of reading to do. We were reading like a short story, so I had like 30 pages to read for my German class. And so yeah, then I went to sleep at like 12:30. I don't have class until almost noon, so I can kind of sleep more. So I got a good amount of sleep on Sunday night, finally. And Monday, I had my language class. I had a midterm on Monday. That was the issue. Okay, I had a midterm on Monday. And I thought it was kind of hard when I walked out. It was like a stressful morning. I missed the bus. And so I got there late, and I was kind of worried about it. There was stuff about prepositions that are connected to verbs, and some of the verbs on the test I had never seen before, so I didn't know the preposition, obviously. But I got like a lot of partial credit. I got an A-, Air 5, that's what I thought. And yeah, that was Monday, and I went to my film class. I don't even know what movie. Oh, we may have watched we watched The Murderers Are Among Us, which I've seen before, really enjoy it. It's shot in 1950s Berlin, so it's all everything's destroyed. It's like I don't even know what the word in English is. They're like the ruin films, and that was good. We had a good conversation about that. And then I believe we went to the Sunken Gardens again, just to go out, just to go do something. That may have been last night. I'm actually not quite sure. That's really bad. No, it was Monday night. I was right. But yeah, we went to the Sunken Gardens, and we came back and made some tater tots, which was really good. Always a good idea. And then yesterday, Tuesday, we did not have Exploring Berlin. Martin isn't here this week, so Tuesday and Thursday I only have my language class. And then after, we were going to go to a museum, but one of the other classes, the elementary one, had like a double session, so they were running late, and we split up. So I went with Brittany, Meredith, and Mega to go to West Berlin and go shopping. There was like a humongous sale at H&M. It was a different H&M than I went to before. I didn't buy anything. I'm trying to practice restraint so that I can get everybody good souvenirs. I'm working on it. And yeah, that was that night. Came back, did some homework. Oh no, yeah, I came back and did some homework, and then I went out to dinner with Nicole's family. My roommate's parents are in town visiting. And so a bunch of the girls went out to dinner with her parents, and we went to this amazing restaurant at the French church dome, and it was so, so, so good. They encouraged us to get a lot of food, and I did. I had like some scallops and cheese appetizer thing, and a fish soup, and the best dessert of my whole life. Well, there were 5 things on the menu, and I couldn't decide which one to get, so I decided to pick the surprise dessert because I figured like all the other food that I've had here is amazing. It might as well be good. Like, I'm not gonna be like worried about it. And it came out, and it was small portions of every dessert that they have. It was amazing. There will be pictures. I didn't take any, but someone else did. It was a lot of fun. Nicole's parents are like really, really nice, and it made everybody kind of homesick when we were walking back. So I emailed my dad, and we video chatted, or we Skype called. I guess the internet is kind of slow, so video chatting doesn't work very well. So yeah, that was what we did yesterday. We came back, and it was like 11:30. Like, we had a very good chunk of time at the restaurant, but it was definitely worth it. And then I finished whatever homework that I had, and I went to bed. And today I had class in the morning again, some language class, and then I had film class, and we watched a movie. I forget what it was called because it was like, it's a street name, and it was about the like culture between the East and the West before the wall was built, so you could go back and forth freely, but there was a lot of cultural differences and, well, obviously political differences. And it was nice. It focused on like teenagers, so it was cool to see not like working aged adults, I guess, more like younger adults, old teenagers in like the time in which we're learning about this stuff. So it was cool. And now it is 7:23 on Wednesday night, and I'm sitting in my apartment alone, not doing my homework, recording this video instead. And it has been really hot the past couple days, which is like nice because it's been a break from the cold weather. It's been in like the 60s and 70s before, but today and yesterday it's been in the 80s, and it's like very moist and humid, and it was thundering and lightning before, but it didn't rain, which is kind of disappointing because like the humidity needs to break. And it's supposed to be warm for the rest of the weekend, and tomorrow after class, because we don't have our Exploring Berlin class, we're going to Wannsee. It's a lake in Berlin, and there's like beer gardens there and stuff, so we're gonna go and like have a chill afternoon and evening, because on Friday we are taking a 6:35 train to Prague. Wish me luck. People are talking about not sleeping, but I don't think I could handle that. So yeah, that's what I've been up to in like a very abbreviated form, I guess. I mean, I talk a lot, but I guess I didn't really say much. There's a lot of pictures on Facebook, and if this video uploads relatively quickly, which it probably won't, I will add some to this entry. But otherwise, I'm sorry that I'm really bad at updating. Everything, it's very busy. I spend a lot of time like hanging out with other people, so I'm not even in my room if I wanted to update like a short update every day instead of having to do this. And like days happen very quickly, even though they're very long, and it's over and then you don't really know what to do. So that is my week and a half, and hopefully I'll try to keep up. I know Prague will probably just be one entry when I come back, but other than that, yeah, that's what I've got for you. So thank you for watching and your patience and checking back to see if I ever update, because I don't. And I miss you all, and hope that you're having a good time back wherever you are in the States. I was gonna say New York, but that's wrong. I live in New Jersey, and some of you are not from that area. But yes, I miss you all. Bye.